Gringo. It's been a good time to be a brother. In movies, I mean, you've seen brothers now get movies like crazy now. And Gringo is another one. With more established artists in this film, you get a movie where the brother is basically the lead. This movie has a lot of twists and turns and a lot of things that worked and didn't work in this film. This is one of those, if you smoke weed, this is your film. Gringo is a pothead's dream of a film, but it also has some very good acting in it. David Oyelowo, his character plays the guy who always does things by the book, very loyal, good husband, but he's in debt because of his wife. He's got a lot of things going wrong in his life, and comes to find out his boss isn't loyal to him, trying to fire him, and his wife is leaving him. She's having an affair, and she's seen some of the emails saying she's leaving him. And Paris Jackson is in this movie, and I was like, I think that's Paris Jackson. And this was her first acting gig, and she fits. And I was like, man, that actress, she looks like Paris Jackson. And this is her first time in a movie, and I was like, wow. And it comes out that this was Paris Jackson. And she has one scene where it looks like she's going to be important. And it just didn't work. Like, I mean, the movie itself is too many scenes in the film where there's great performance. Charlize Theron, oh my gosh, did she destroy this role, playing a business tycoon, a very aggressive business tycoon. You know, Edgerton, who was in the movie, what's his name, Nash Edgerton, whatever. I mean, he was great. He's great in whatever he plays in, but for the role they had him play, this is the first time I really seen him play an aggressive a-hole. He did a good job. Charlotte Copley, you know him mostly from the A-Team. He was in District 9. He was great in the movie. It's a lot of individual performances. It's just that the script is not very good. You know, and he finds himself, David, he ends up being the star out of all these other stars that's around him. It's like his film. And Edgerton, he directed this film. So his screen time, which he needed to be more, if he was going to direct it, he shouldn't have been in it. Because his character needed to be seen a little bit more, I thought, in the film. And a lot of people's characters, I felt, should have been in the film more. To where, when you start seeing all the chips fall out the way they did, it was like, man, what happened to that person? Like, I don't even understand the one scene with the other girl. Like, I don't know, the girl and her boyfriend, they go to Mexico. They were so insignificant in this movie, and then characters you just forgot about them. It's like they don't even exist anymore. So this movie, it was entertaining. The comedy was pretty funny. I'd give Gringo, I would say about 2.5 stars. I mean, to have Amanda Seyfried in the movie and don't really have her in the movie, she's just there. I'll give it 2.5 stars for being it just entertained me for the moment, but no, 2 stars. Let's leave it at 2. Yeah, I went back just thinking about it, and yeah, it's a 2-star movie. So definitely will leave you there. This is one movie, though, I would say, that takes place completely in Mexico the majority of the time. And because of it, it takes place in Mexico. The majority of the time, it's kind of strange because you hardly ever see any Mexicans. I'm serious. It's like you probably see 5 or 6 Mexicans in the entire movie. They're in Mexico. I mean, actually having dialogue in this film. There's probably like 5 Mexicans completely, and they're in Mexico. It's very weird. But other than that, and it's supposed to be about a weed pill, but you'll see how messed up this whole script is when you see it laid out. So if you smoke, I definitely would suggest you smoke before you watch this film. You probably would get a whole different experience than what I just got. See, this is a sober mind giving you the layout to trying to put this thing together with, make common sense out of it. And it's just a mess. So I'm out. And the reason why it's so bland like this review, is because I don't want to tell any of the surprises that they have in the movie. Like, they're supposed to surprise you, but it doesn't. Well, not with a sober mind. I'm out.